Hello fellow Star Wars fans, my name is Starrapter. Welcome to my recap and review for Star Wars The High Republic. This is issue number 6, and first off, how cool is that cover? A Jedi, Avar Kriss, riding on a Rancor into battle. Doesn't get much cooler than that. So this brings us into Wave 2 of Phase 1, and a specific arc in Star Wars comics is called Heart of the Drengir, with this story being titled Chapter 1, The Galaxy Unites. So we have a flash forward into the storyline several months after the events where the Drengir were on Starlight, and then Keeve Trennis is able to mind control or mind trick Sskeer into calling them off, because we know Sskeer has that connection to the Drengir. So now we pick up on the planet of Davik, and we have that alliance between the Hutts and the Jedi working in the Outer Rim to take out these Drengir, because now they have rooted themselves into hundreds of worlds, causing so many deaths with how they need to basically drain the life out of these different organics. So she is going along all these planets trying to fight off all these Drengir, and she's there with Sarek and Tarek, and they're just tearing things up with these Drengir alongside the Hutts. It's really cool. We also flash to the character of Keeve Trennis, and she's been at Starlight by the side of her master Sskeer. Sskeer has been really damaged when she did that Jedi mind trick months ago. He's actually in containment because they do not want to take chances with him being still part Drengir. But when Avar Kriss calls for reinforcements at her position, Keeve Trennis feels like it is her responsibility to bring along the character of Sskeer with her, which is dangerous because as soon as she takes down that containment field, Sskeer basically begins to take over her mind again, with the Drengir coming outside of him, and they get dragged into this kind of like other dimension, if you will, along with Keeve and her force abilities. They are able to actually track the route of the Drengir back to the Great Progenitor, which is, as we found out in a previous issue, kind of like the queen of the Drengir. Now they have found her location after they got back out of this other dimension, and the location is called Mulita. So the whole story is heading to that point. As the arc says, this issue really just dug into the battle of the Drengir, the battle of all these Jedi just teaming up with the Hutts, and it really added to a lot of flair, a lot of awesome action set pieces with these Rancors and these Jedi and these Hutts on these hover sledges blasting away at the Drengir. It's just something that's so comic booky, but it really works so well. Another cool thing I found out in this issue is there is like a Jedi Snake character, and he's sort of like the doctor aboard at the Starlight that is taking care of Grandmaster Sskeer, or Master Sskeer. His name is Master Janoli. Very interesting there. I like that Keeve Trennis is already starting to be disillusioned by Sskeer's kind of fall, and we know that she becomes one of the Lost 20, so to see that she's already having those like little seeds planted, no pun intended, of her kind of maybe falling away from the Jedi Order. Definitely seen some speculation with some of the comic book synopsises coming out in the future, so very interesting things there. But Keeve Trennis, very, very powerful Jedi, able to kind of go into other people's minds and stuff like that. Very interesting stuff here. This is setting us up for what will happen in the future of, what's going on with the Drengir. Obviously, they're a big component of the High Republic alongside of the Nile. So it's really neat seeing that we're having this kind of forward momentum into the story. I feel like every issue has a lot of impact on the overall story of the High Republic. So what did you think of this issue? Let me know in the comment section down below. I do have my reviews for both Race to Crash Point Tower and the Rising Storm, which really did kick off Phase 1, Wave 2 of the High Republic. And I do have a Star Wars weekly podcast called Outer Rim Transmission. Make sure you go ahead to your favorite platforms for podcasts of choice and do subscribe. It's a fun time over there. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.